Hi, my name is Nadine Schoen and I'm from ReMinds, a training company focusing on programs and products for parents and teachers of children with learning difficulties. The ReMinds formula provides valuable information and options to help in making the best decisions for children through each stage of the learning difficulties process. The formula provides you with steps and a pathway to help the child, as well as ensuring that all possible factors impacting learning difficulties are considered in the equation. ReMinds is an acronym to outline our unique learning difficulties formula. Let's take a look at this now. R stands for research. Research into what the learning difficulty actually is and what is going on in the brain that is obstructing optimal learning from being achieved. Without understanding the true nature of the problem, how can we possibly work towards a solution? By understanding neurologically what is happening or not happening in the brain, we can make better choices and judgments for steps and methodologies going forward. E stands for evaluating test results. What do you decide to test for a child with learning difficulties? How do you test the child? What do the test results mean? How do I discuss these results with the teacher, school or child? M stands for medical. True learning difficulties are neurologically and medically based. This means to improve learning, we need to start at the most micro or cellular level. Brain cells, which are the building blocks to life. If these cells are performing less than optimally, then effective learning will be hindered. Healthy brain cells are fueled through good nutrition. However, for many children with learning difficulties, no matter how good their nutrition is, they suffer poor brain cell health from malabsorption of food and therefore malnutrition to the brain. I stands for in the home. As much as learning difficulties are medically based, there are a number of quick, economical and powerful exercises and activities we can implement to kickstart the brain in the morning before school or before homework to improve aspects such as processing speeds, memory, organisation and cognitive thinking. N stands for negotiating special treatments and therapies. Negotiations need to occur in a number of ways. First, you need to negotiate with the child to do the therapy. For most therapies to be effective, they need to be done intensively to see long-term permanent change. Second, you need to negotiate time management, as some forms of therapy can be very time-consuming. Lastly, you may need to negotiate the money required to do the therapy. Some therapies certainly do not come cheap. However, at ReMinds we are very passionate about providing options regardless of personal, time or financial constraints. For example, a child with ADHD, we can discuss a number of therapies conducted at home with only a $20 investment for 10 minutes a day, or formalised computer-based and clinical cognitive therapies that cost a few $1,000s, as well as a whole range in between. D stands for delivering on academics. Naturally, our programs cover numerous literacy and numeracy techniques to assist these children, which cannot be covered in this short introductory video. However, in order for a child to benefit from these, we first need to deal with what I like to call the two deadly M's. These are motivation and memory. You can have the most revolutionary literacy and numeracy techniques. However, if you have issues with memory and or motivation, which many of these children do at some stage, you may find that your efforts do not quite return the rewards you were expecting. S stands for savouring successes. A learning difficulty does not mean that a child will not learn. It by no means is a get-out-of-jail-free card. These children should have the same expectations set on them of 100% effort to learning 100% of the time. The expectation that does need to be amended is the time frame. These children will take longer to learn certain information, but with well-equipped and supportive parents and teachers, these children will learn that it will be their attitude rather than their aptitude that will determine their altitude in life. Now that you have an insight into the mindset and approach to learning difficulties adopted by ReMinds, please visit our website at www.reminds.com.au and see which program or seminar may be beneficial to your needs. We conduct programs publicly as well as for schools and parent support groups. We also provide consultations face-to-face or via phone or Skype. We have great literacy, numeracy and speech and language toolkits to assist learning. We look forward to assisting you in making a difference in the lives of these truly extraordinary children.